My beautiful spirits of Scorpio. Ooh. Ooh. I like that feeling. Gabby Phoenix here. Welcome back to my channel. Hello to those of you who are viewing for the first time. This is going to be an end of July, August reading. So let's just get straight into the messages, shall we? Princess of Summer. A few more here. There definitely feels like there's loving energy around you, Scorpios. I think it's been a very long time since I have felt this for you. You know, you've gone through some dark moments. I don't know why, but Jupiter in Scorpio is coming to mind. And although when Jupiter is in a sign, it is meant to bring, you know, more luck and abundance and expansion to your life, I feel like it lit up some things that perhaps weren't so stellar and allowed for you to see where you were kind of playing a role in the situations that were coming in, okay? And so now that you have probably gotten rid of some of the dead weight, no matter what that looks like for you, life is starting to lighten up. It's starting to lighten up. We are in Cancer season, so, you know, it's already lighter emotional energy than when it's in your sign, or definitely when it's in Pisces. But, I'm out of candle and I'm out of incense. Hold on a second. We got to get the vibe right. But let me put the cards down and then we'll do it. Yeah, it just feels like you're finally about to be blessed the way that you probably have wanted to be blessed. Okay. One more. July for Scorpios. July. Four of Autumn. Oh, no. Okay, I heard you. Fine. Four of Winter. Pause real quick. All right. So. Get these all up on the board here. So we have Four of Winter here at the bottom of the deck. Princess of Summer, Ten of Winter, Two of Autumn, Four of Autumn, the Empress, the Tower, life experience, Queen of Spring. When I saw, I just have to say this, because I do feel as if there was one more hit that you all may have taken and are trying to get through, Scorpios. And some of you may have put this off. You may not have chosen to deal with it. But when I saw the Empress and life experience together, I do have to say, I'm wondering if a lot of this newfound way of thinking, feeling, acting out your emotions is because of a miscarriage. Some type of loss of a loved one, of a child, of a parent, perhaps even the deterioration of a relationship, something that was really near and dear to your heart. But my gut instinct was telling me that it, for a lot of you, or for some of you, or maybe this is more of a very specific situation, that there was a miscarriage that kind of opened your eyes to how, one, short life is, two, how brutal it can be, but at the same time, how freeing it can be. Now, hear me out for when I say that. Is that, you know, when you don't deal, because people call Scorpios emotional signs. Okay, yes, we get it. You're a water sign. You can be very intense in some cases. But at the same time, like, do you really deal with everything that you are going through? Okay. And with the Four of Winter here, I don't know if maybe whatever this situation is that happened for you to change your perspective, but whatever it did, it really caused for you to have to take a step back. You had to sit down. You had to rest. You had to relax. You had to definitely check in with yourself and realize, like, what I feel like some of you have asked, what am I doing wrong? What am I doing wrong? What is it that I am contributing to all of these situations? Like, why is my world burning? Okay. And although you can thrive in those type of situations, Scorpios, do you want to? You know, like, is that your choice? Is that really where you want to inevitably live? Probably not. Right? So this 10 of Winter, and you had some choices to make. You know, for some of you, maybe it was an act of choice to have this situation end. You know, like, some decisions are very difficult. They are very, very difficult. And I think finally I don't know if I will say that this happened this month. I don't feel that. I feel like it's past energy. Like I said, it came as a result of something. Or this itself was the result of something, you know. You have 2 4s here. Livelihood, family life, stability, home environment. Okay. And so I think this Queen of Spring, you know, like, even when I said it, when the card came out, there was this kind of jovial energy. And I know that not everybody will understand it, but I think you will, Scorpios, is that, you know, even out of pain, even out of disappointment, even out of endings can come this brand new beginning, right? Out of, I'm thinking of a volcano. After an eruption, after that lava has, you know, totally demolished everything in its way, we get new fertile land, you know, with some nurturing, with some time. And I feel like that's where you are now, is you're like, okay, I understand that this happened to me. I understand that this happened to us. You know, if it's a family unit, I understand that it's happening. You know, like, because you're still dealing with those emotions that came with it. And I think you're just having, like, these brand new revelations, okay? Let's just kind of get a couple of cards here to see, you know, what this lesson is really bringing for you. Personal growth. You can't make this stuff up, I swear. Out of this pain is a brand new you. You know, let's think of the Scorpion and where it lives. It lives in deep, dark places, but completion. Let's get one more, please. Look at this chakra energy here, okay? Awakening, awakening, awakening. Ascension is here for you. Relationship change. For some of you, maybe this was the catalyst to get out of something and you wouldn't have left it any other way. For some of you, where maybe this energy is still to come, I definitely am not trying to speak that over any of you, but if any of this life-changing energy is still to come, I feel like it is allowing, it is being allowed because it is meant to get you here. You know, to the personal growth, to the completion, okay? New beginnings, all right? For some of you, this happened because you would not have gotten out of something any other way. you would not have voluntarily changed if the opportunity was presented to you. Because more than likely, if you look back, there were several different instances on where you were being prompted and you knew that something was not for you. And I'm not trying to say, that you called it in or anything like that. Is sometimes that is the way that life unfolds. If we are totally resisting the change that is continuously being brought to our attention, divine will step in. It is divine intervention. And although in the moment it may not seem fair, it may not be, we may not understand it, there is a reason. And Scorpios, you are doing what most signs can't. You are understanding that there was something bigger at play here, and you are seeing it's not even the light at the end of the tunnel or anything like that. Like you're out of it. You're out of the tunnel. You're out of the tunnel. You're out of the tunnel. So let's kind of look into August and what's coming into play there. Like, how is this energy moving forward for you? Just kind of liven up the deck a little bit. Okay. Scorpios in August, please. Scorpios in August, please. King of Swords. Four of Swords. I'm getting this feeling of whoever this was that got left, that was a part of the situation, or whatever it is. I feel like they just constantly had, I want to say, the audacity to feel like they had to be in control of you or control the direction of the relationship and all those types of things. We have the Three of Pentacles. We have the Eight of Wands. Okay. And we have the Eight of Cups. We got the Two of Pentacles here. You had a choice to make. And your choice has taken you on this road. And so while you are at the end of the tunnel, you're coming back out into the daylight. You are starting to realize how all of this has played a part into your growth. You're becoming strong. I kept looking at these cards when they first came out because, again, I feel like they are the male figures here. Now, whether you are male or female, it doesn't matter. But the male figures here seem like they have dominance. That was the word I was looking for. Dominance over the female. And I feel like now that you are out of the situation, you start to see, one, how maybe previous relationships, no matter if they've been platonic or if they've been romantic in nature, have had some type of dominance over you. And now with this situation, you're just gaining more of your independence. You're regaining your independence in case you lost it in this situation. The Three of Pentacles, you're now getting into a more supportive energy. I mean, look at how this man is totally uplifting this woman. Totally letting them know, like, I'm encompassing you in my strength, in my love. I want you to know that you're safe here. And it may seem a little bit strange, but Scorpios, you like strange, okay? I don't know who, personally, I don't know who would absolutely think that this would mean that, but I get that vibe. I get that that's what you need. You need that dire closeness. But I think in the past, you have confused that with dominance. Like, if this person can control me, if this person can make all these decisions for me, that's love. No. That is not love. That is control, okay? And I think your discernment is starting to become stronger. You're starting to see red flags. You're starting to see where some things are more concerning, because and they don't fit in your box. I don't know if certain behaviors you've seen throughout your life, you've learned, you've picked up on, like, well, that's what gets this type of result, so that's what I'm going to go with because that's what I want. All of that is changing for you, okay? This Eight of Wands, again, you're being nurtured, you're being cared for in a healthy manner. I mean, he's sitting up there sucking on all old girl's teeth, but oh, but at the same time, he's sitting up there trying to feed you some fruit. An even exchange here. You freaky Scorpios, you get it. But ultimately, you're going to have to recognize too, where if that even energy exchange is not present, you got to Eight of Cups that behind, okay? You got to go. You got to go. You got to go. So let's see what your angels want for you to know, okay? And with the Two of Pentacles here, like I said before, I feel like that was more of the past energy. That was the choice that you have to make. And there are going to continue to be choices, difficult ones, like I just said. If the even exchange is not there, you're going to have to learn to walk away. And for some of you, if the situations that I was outlining don't pertain to you, it still may be a lesson that you're going to have to deal with. All right. Before I call out exactly what this card's title is, I'm going to read it to you. I hope you see on my face how this is going to resonate with what I've been talking about. The sun sets and rises each day, and it's the same with the avenues in your life. See the beauty within each sunset in your life and know that the sun will also rise again tomorrow. Endings are merely the start of a new beginning. We saw that earlier, right? And we are with you through each phase and cycle. Time to go. Bottom of the deck energy. The purpose of your life is to serve in a way that brings great joy to yourself and others. Don't worry about finding your purpose. Instead, focus upon serving a purpose, and then your purpose will serve you. The lesson that you had to go through, and this is what I was trying to allude to, where even if the specific situations that I was channeling don't pertain to you, it's still a lesson that you can learn. It is still something that you may be called to need to understand, because of the simple fact that Scorpios, this message is coming out in your video because you may have to deal with it. You may have to deal with it. You may have dealt with it. You may be dealing with it, okay? And it's life-changing. All life-changing events, they sit there and they turn something in us. And we have the choice to either let it make us bitter or let it make us better. And I think a lot of you, whatever bond or connection you had with the thing that you had to let go, whether it was forcefully taken or whether, like you were at peace with it going, whichever one, it doesn't matter. But I'm talking about the thing that you were connected with, not the person or the thing that you really had to walk away from. Whatever you were bonded to, it's still a part of you, even if it may not be available in the 3D, okay? Jeez. Some deep stuff, Scorpios. But I still feel this uplifted energy in you, regardless of all of the crap you have had to deal with. And more crap will come. It will. More crap will come. But you now have this added skill set in your arsenal, you know? Like, you've gone through it. Possibly some of the heaviest things you've had to go through to date. Oh, those are my messages for you, Scorpio. If you want more specifics into your situation, feel free to reach out to me. I love you all so much.